We buy tablets for their big, beautiful screens for media, for productivity, but what about the cameras? Today we're putting the new Lenovo IdeaPad Pro 2025, also known as the Xiaoxin Pad Pro 2025, to the test to see if its camera is finally good enough for modern media consumption. The question isn't, can it replace your phone? But rather, is it reliable when you need it? The Lenovo IdeaPad Pro has two cameras, a primary 13-megapixel autofocus camera on the back and an 8-megapixel fixed focus camera on the front. Let's start with the best case scenario. Outdoors, where there's enough bright natural light. And here are some photos I took. I believe these photos speak for themselves. As we know, tablets are not known to have great cameras. But in my opinion, these photos are good enough for casual use, like sharing to social media. It has enough focal length to capture wide areas and has enough detail and color accuracy. But with some noticeable blown out highlights in the sky, it sometimes struggles to focus on subjects in the foreground, particularly those that are closer to the device. And there's little to no background blur. Next is where most tablet cameras fall apart. How does the Lenovo IdeaPad Pro handle a typical indoor scenery or a dimly lit environment where there's just enough artificial light? I went to an indoor museum for this test. Please take a look at these photos I took. In terms of noise, the photos came out almost no noticeable noise, but almost everything looks smudgy. For the most part, images struggle to capture significant details, making the photos look soft. And if there isn't enough light, like most cameras, it struggles and is not really recommended. Now for videos, the Lenovo IdeaPad Pro can shoot up to 4K at 30 frames per second. And let's take a look at how the footage looks like in broad daylight. For me, it's acceptable. Even when I tried walking at a normal pace while filming, the camera seemed to have some EIS, or electronic image stabilization. Pay attention to the shakiness as I walk. Also, video is only half the story. Audio is just as important. You can also hear that the tablet records audio quite fine with the tablet's built-in microphone, which you can hear exactly from this footage. Let's now flip our tablet around. The front-facing camera is arguably the most important camera on a tablet. This is for your Zoom calls, your Google Meets, or your online classes. The key here isn't just image quality, but how it handles images in both photo and video. Please take a look at these samples.
Hey guys, this is the Lenovo Xiaoxin Pad Pro 2025 front camera and I'm recording using its built-in microphone.
So after those tests, I believe the Lenovo IdeaPad Pro's camera is not great, but not bad either. For me, they are acceptable for daily casual use and reliable enough, especially if you just need to capture images and videos. It's very competent given that good lighting is present, producing sharp and detailed photos. And for its main purpose of taking photos for social media and video calls, I believe it's more than capable. And the front camera is definitely a step up from many laptop webcams. However, it definitely struggles in low light, where photos become very smudgy and smooth, lack enough details, and very soft in my opinion. I think this is not going to replace your smartphone for taking photos and videos, especially at night. So who is this for? If you're someone who just needs a substitute, for example, when your smartphone's battery runs out and you need to take a photo, the primary camera on the Lenovo IdeaPad Pro should be enough. This should also work for students or professionals who need a device for video conferencing and online meetings. The camera, particularly the front camera, is already acceptable. If you're a content creator or want to take photography seriously, well, you already know that you should stick with your phone's main camera or buy another device with better camera specs. But for me, the price of this tablet is still the best one in the market, especially considering what other things you can do with it beyond taking photos and videos. As always, if you found this video helpful, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And be sure to subscribe for more tech reviews with me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.